continue. And Monica was talking to us about something. I forgot. But yeah. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Oh no, poor Yuri. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Oh, so that's what the main character wants. Okay. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yeah. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Solo. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I have to choose one or the other. I'd still walk home with Sayuri. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? Eh? But... she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Solo. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of like a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy, too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, so this time, we're gonna try and focus on purple hair. Yuri. I think a lot of her stuff has to be like... I don't know. It's like the depressing stuff, isn't it? Sensation, maybe? That seems like one of her words. Yeah. Intellectual. Welcome. What a poem we're writing! Anxiety, maybe. Aww. I kinda don't want to pick this one. Empty. Ah. Heaven sent? Okay. Graveyard. Disarray. Secretive? Promise. Cage. A cage! Massacre. Frightening. I don't know what this word means, but incongruent. I feel legit. Philosophy. Marshmallow. Oh wait, that's something I like. Disown. Uncontrollable. No. Disaster. Weaker. Eternity. Dark. Whoops. Starscape? Done. I think we got a good majority for them. Monica. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Oh yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because! It's right in your name! Come on, Ika! I like it. That's not used to my name at all! Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Wait! Oh, never mind. Okay. Let's just focus on our own event now, okay? Didn't it happen before? When she was talking about the tutorial or something, or saving? Time to save. I'm fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Jerry or Sari's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sari anyways? Oh, there you are. Sari's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sari. I hold my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sari shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, alright. If you say so. My bad. I just realized that you can't hear the game. I worried glance at Sari before turning back towards everyone else. Well, the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sari recently. Since they've been preparing the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. So, hello, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sari recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sari, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you so. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She has always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problems. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Oh. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Solo. Huh? Me? Oh, on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's only different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Scylla. Have you thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't need to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh. I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? It feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Huh? I looked up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up after a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles at that last part. Nah, I'm probably just making it seem a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori is all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. In that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needed you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki feels with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so... I was not! Geez, if you're fine, let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Interesting story so far. Save. Need a save. Always save. Even though we're never gonna go back and save scum. That's not us. Unless we're forced to. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Well, we share our poems now. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, let's save it. Let's go share with Yuri. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Aw. Monica. Hi, Solo. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Great job, Solo. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. I like Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, with allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright. Lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a tranquil expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. and with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. See, that's better! You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Natsuki's not gonna like this. Let's go talk to Sayori. She's not gonna like it either. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I already can tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. I totally did. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. It's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, son. Sorry. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, let's continue with the last one. Natsuki, she's gonna hate this a lot. We did make it for Yuri this time, and Yuri didn't want to give us her 2 cents. Natsuki. Oh man, this is seriously a step backwards. Huh? I like your last 2 way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Is that more a compliment to me? Eh? No. Gross. It's not like I care. It's that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not sucking off. Really? Oh, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even though I have to put up with you. Ah! Natsuki elbows connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Solo joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha 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 ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Or maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore, reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart beat. The way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts on a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. I remember the reasons you're so wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart beat in a way you thought you had left you long ago. If you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's a love letter if I haven't seen one. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute here since I don't actually read Yuri's poem. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is Suri isn't here. Ah! Seems you're right. Sorry always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost as if everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Oh, she just went to pee. That's a good friend. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Does that show? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, some misunderstanding my friendship with Sari. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. So you'll be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, I can't even tell now. I also never gave Sari enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. But if I can't also be a leader on my own. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression slowly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, I'll just leave you solo. The one who's truly useless. Hey! Not fair! Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica suggested I spend the weekend with one of my club members. Oh, nothing can respond to such as didn't like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's like Monica's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. So I may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be pursued assisting with the decorations. Well, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Solo to... Well, what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. And then I think it's up to Solo to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can't we just sell this already? Yeah. So are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Today we said we were going to do a Yuri day, so let's do the Yuri day. Oh, sorry. I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? That's a key. I can't even tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Solo? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it'd be fine. Okay. Everything about Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. I feel the same way, Solo. Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Very anxious to glance between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Solo picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer up someone must be far out of her comfort zone. I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if I didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. The Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe in you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone else do the best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out here then. Everyone packs up their things. I set to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized I don't have any way to contact you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. If you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to push Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I would manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Solo. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Huh? Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason why you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I would want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Hi. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight in my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. After an exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? No. Or is it too early for that? No. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. No! I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. Where did Saturday go? Guess I was cleaning. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sari since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feeling aside when she might know? I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Solo. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize that the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... How did you know that? Sorry, I already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares at a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and shaking her head. That's no good, Solo. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You would have come here. Or you wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. Well, this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Okay. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Solo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Solo? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most day I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Aww. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Aww. Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Aww, poor Sayori. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. And that's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Solo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste the effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. Well, that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Solo. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped it is if everything could have been like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Aww. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Solo. Sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Solo. Sayori isn't hugging me back. How dare she? Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Poor girl. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Solo, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. Gotta save. Return. But if anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand why any of my feelings, Solo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sorry lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sorry wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this would be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sari shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sari and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sari is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. That was really heart-touching. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I just didn't think of that for some reason. There should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Because you were coming over, so I spot cleaned, obviously. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. It would be really embarrassing if my room was a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Freeloader arc, let's go. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk and drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Interesting. Oh wow! I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course! I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that'll leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? Makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles, a wood-cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Huh. I should try that sometime. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Huh? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. Ooh! You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Ah! Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? Uh-huh. It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have them over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write different words on each paper. Or write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway of curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. Nice! That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Solo. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage the bad handwriting. Hey, Ty. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired point. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. Oh. Okay. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. Explains the long arms. Sorry. This is making me think of the worst so far. Between the whole Sayori thing and now this? Oh my goodness. These people. I feel bad for them. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Ow! Thank you for the bit. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Ah. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It is, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yeah, relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the bits. I'm gonna be sore now. Thank you so much. Where were we? Sure, I'll check it out. Very carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. Thank you for the pass. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! So low. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touch it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It cut through skin like it's paper. Oh, you poor thing. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Whoa! I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Oh my! I don't honestly gonna pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Ah, sure it's a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Solo! I would totally do that. Did you really just do that? No, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm in the library. I don't see a snake there. Isn't a Taipan like a really venomous snake? Is that where you get your name from? If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Solo. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? Says Vampire Lady over here. Ah, that explains it. I have no response to that. Why do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Snakes are cool. Very cute. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. I knew people who had them as pets. They're really cool. It looks better than I expected and be very effective as a door cutter. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll get too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri, quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Poor thing. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint the gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise in the daytime and sunset at nighttime. Once it dries, I will write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Aha, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. Oh, cool. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we just don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel things feel a little bit nicer. I know that feeling all too well. I know that feeling. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. It's also nice being surrounded by people too, especially if you know them. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. I move at the same time, causing my head to bump to hers. Bonk! Yeah! So sorry! Yuri goes back, and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. There's something on my face? Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out, fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. With her room, kneel back down in front of her. Yep, this is definitely one of those games. I've never played these types of games. They're fun. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Although, it's totally not my kind of style, you know? I like the story, though. It's really good. The characters all have really nice, motives and secrets that I've noticed. Poor people. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as she's lost in a daze enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation to my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I know why. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she is unable to focus. Yeah, I definitely know why. I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we could have some extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it'd be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping that there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the more important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with her friends in a relaxed environment. But it doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kinda say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do it again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Solo. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Oh. Well... How am I supposed to respond to this? But I don't get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sorry? Huh? Ah! Hi, Solo. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Solo. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sorry, Beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sorry? I thought you wouldn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Solo? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Solo. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You would have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden in your mind it's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade anything for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side so you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Solo. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Solo. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And then, that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand on Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand on my own. Do you remember how I said, I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know that what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Aww. What a choice. What to choose, what to choose. So, looking at these two options, the ones that really most match with me is probably going to be the third one. So, no matter what, we're going to choose that one. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with something really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help getting things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. Poor girl. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answers I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Solo. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh, poor girl. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over his shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path that's right. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until these are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sorry will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. You see, I kind of want to make my own save for this. Well, if I play on my own, but I'll do this one. It's the day of the festival. Totally hooked on the game. All the choices. Makes me want to go back and play through them. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Of all the days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I paint is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Solo? You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared that all have poems for performing. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on the days the most important she'd try a little harder. Aw. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I started feeling awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I always said because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Solo. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? Well, I basically turned her down her confession. Actually, really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came down really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones that they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Oh my. Sorry. Get out of my head before I do what I know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem's never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Hello? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gestures of walking to her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect the answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday. I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Is that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori. Aww. Well, this is our story, I guess. She's really hanging in there, isn't she? Anyway. An exception has occurred. File, game script, channel 5, RPY, line 305. See traceback text for details. I like kind of puzzles like this too, but sorry guys, need a moment. This is pretty dark stuff. Amori was a lot more, like progressive, and this is more, yeah. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Suppress the urge to vomit. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Writing down her confession, that's been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. That's a kitty. We get bombarded by bots all the time. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, I gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Can't think like that. Then I could have prevented this. I can't. I know I could have prevented this. You couldn't. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. That's understandable. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only have one chance, and she wasn't careful enough. And I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That's the end. Oh, what's this? Huh! That's pretty interesting. So at least it allows you to keep continuing the game over and over again. So guys, what should I do? Because normally I would say that was my ending. I truly believe that when you're in a situation like that, you shouldn't really blame yourself. You can always ask, what could I do better? But in the end, the choices that were made were already made. I just wish that we could see the festival after. So, let's see what this is. Interesting indeed. I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. I can't do this. So, I don't like games that make you do the same steps over and over again. And I don't want to read it all. Interesting. Oh, this I like. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. Okay, so we forgot about her. I always tell myself it's about time that I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just by getting on the average, spending my free time with games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in there anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and over before I know it. I don't like that we're forgetting her. Simply clear the wall for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Because most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Solo? Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I don't like reading the same things twice. Yes. Continue on. So we save this one. Nice! Okay. Check the closet. You're in the big club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics. Yep, we know. So you made something on your own. It was the literature club. We know. I'm starting a new one. Literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Probably 2. It's kind of embarrassing. There's only 3 of us. Find it really hard to find new members. Sounds so boring. Well, we can see that. It's not really boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. And one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always says manga is literature too. What we could do? Nah, never mind. I mean, I guess she's not wrong, I guess. See, at this point, when I play a game like this, it's just gonna make me wanna just go through all the steps real quick. Did Monica say she? Hey, Solo. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want us to join, but if you could very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Soul, you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? Look at materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I typically follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. Nice. This all explains a lot. The whole, breaking the wall thing. She's controlling the game now. And she didn't like that I was getting close to Sayuri. Makes sense. Oh. That was different. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Well, anyway, welcome to Club Solo. Oh, just escape me in this situation. This club, full of incredibly cute girls. Let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. Natsuki. A girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I think this is all new. Well, kind of. It's not new, but it's new. It's nice. I'll keep going. So I ran Solo into the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Kind of forced me to. Is that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. Yeah, where's my cupcakes? In that case, I should at least make him some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why didn't you come sit down, Solo? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Instead of feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. What happens if I stop playing, huh? Then what? Huh? Forcing me to do things, huh? I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. You're right, it's me. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You're right. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yep. Crazy. What makes school events like the festival that much more important? I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Well, it seems like you got rid of one member so far. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. It makes more sense now. Why they all have something going on with them. Monica's doing it on purpose. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. And that's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. The tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I enjoy tea. I'm glad. So I wonder what happens if I choose the words that would make Sayori good. Will nobody like me in the classroom? Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Anime and manga. I'm sorry guys if I'm not reading through these, it's just because we already saw all these prompts. It bothers me to keep doing it over and over again. I just don't know how to make it entertaining. Yes, we know it's manga. We know that Natsuki likes manga. Here she has manga in the closet over there. What should I do in this situation? Should I keep reading? What do you guys like? Love of creativity. Something just changed. Does she know I like manga? Okay. So she's a little bit... It makes sense. I just can't. Because a lot of this is all the same. It's just without Sayori here. What I do think the game is missing is more options. I didn't like that was all kind of like text scroll. I like games that I can actually do things in, you know? Not just the ones that play themselves. What's this one? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, that's good for her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Yep. So I wonder if the book scene where we go and pick our words is the ones that Sayori wouldn't like right there. It's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence. Monica's gonna give us the idea to write poetry. Okay. Let's go write some poetry, everyone! Hurry! Now we have a new member. Seems like a good step for us to take. You agree as well, Solo? Oh, and there's still one problem. What's that? Now we reached the most important topic. I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Yeah, I want to join the anime club. This one's kind of crazy. Some other clubs look at I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me, rejecting eyes. Why? I'm sorry, I thought... Oh. Eh? Girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Solo. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless. Easily. So writing poems is the price I need to pay to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, it's decided then. I'll join the literature club. And their eyes light up. Yeah, so we'll join. You're gonna make me cupcakes. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end meeting. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. I plan to bring next meeting so we can all share. Monica will look over at me once more. Yep. I see why that person didn't like Monica. I think it was not. On our way. Okay. See you tomorrow. Can't wait. Natsuki, Yuri, of course Monica. No. We're gonna stay stubborn. Time to write a poem. Yes. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Poor girl. So, we're gonna pick the ones that we like. Ah, so they gave it to her. Flowers. So they completely took out her, everything. Oh, that's too many. Destiny. Hi, Gensolo. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. We're back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yeah. You're welcome. It's overwhelming. It definitely is. But we're gonna get through it. Making you dive headfirst into literature? Well, we're kind of accustomed to it. I mean, this is our second loop, apparently. Oh, you poor thing. You're ready to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here, hang out with what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't read that. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. So now she's covering the text. Manga is literature. Interesting. Sorry everyone, for those of you who are just joining us, it's because we've already seen all this and I don't do well reading the same thing twice. Yes. Well, can't really say no either way. Said I'm in the club now, so it only feels right to do something like that. I want to try to be a part of the club. We're kind of picking the same choices we did in the first time. The only difference is our poem is more suited towards Yuri, I think, just based off of this sheer coincidence. But I tried to make it so that it was, you know, half and half. That's kind of my fault, isn't it? Because the whole first time I just picked whatever I wanted. And it just so happened to be closer to Sayori's. The only thing is, I wonder how the story's gonna change now that she's not here. Manga. Huh. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Makes another glance and eyes meet for a split second. Well, it makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I'm spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Boy, I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Well, I'm just rereading a bit of this. That's the book you gave me, right? Want to read some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. Something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Very engaging and relatable story. That's so. So a lot of this is just like retaining to this game itself. That's cool. Whoever wrote this game is really good. Well, look at the cover of the book. Portrait of Marco. Mama's looking nice symbol on the front cover. Basically, that's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. I know that one. People trapped there have a trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Nope, don't know that one. It really gets worse, and then they start selective breeding by cutting off the limbs and affixing. Wow, that's dark. Could be a bit of a spoiler. I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Yeah, I know, you like blood. That's the thing about limbs. Kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so dark came out of nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sola? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. The shiny recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of challenge you to look at life with strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil. I don't know about that one. Because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. You poor things. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. You don't apologize. At least that's new. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible. What was that? And I forget to pay attention to other people. I am saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't need you to worry. Least I can do is listen. Literature club, after all. We're about to end soon. I'm just kind of like getting through these scenes real quick. I want to see what changes. Oh, that was different. What are you saying? Let me just get a book. A literature book that I had put in my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped in next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. This is something I'm not very used to. Not reading in company with someone. I see. But this might end up distracting or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. So understand what Yuri means about reading in company. So feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. Not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but I feel it's somewhat comforting. Yuri in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Look, she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Oh my goodness. You apologize a lot, don't you? So they're hiding it from the history. That's cool. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... yeah, this should work great. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Whilst we each lean in over her shoulder, almost touching, feels like I left my arm in the way right hand to hold the book open. At least this is all new. Makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. That's interesting. Look at the wall. Well, you can't see it. Sorry. Ah, I do see right arm beside the book. Way turn the page and Yuri slides in their thumb after he flips to her side, and holding it like this, a little even closer than before. Actually kind of distracting me. So I can feel warmth to Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? Turn the page. Ah, sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Alright everyone, we're gonna stop it here and save the game. In multiple spots. Just in case it doesn't deletes all of them again. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all. I hope you all have a good rest of your day.